Yeah, man, we did it. We did it. 2-1 up against Weatham. What a game it was. A very hard game for us to win. A very hard game. You know, I didn't expect we could even beat them. You know, that's the truth. In the second half, we were absolutely rubbish. Too slow. We gave the ball away easily, and we never had focus. We never had a purpose on the pitch. I don't know what we were really playing, but you know, for me, I'm gonna give a credit to Mikel Arteta. After that, you know, ugly performance, you get a result. Now, that is another, you know, kind of grading. You have a result from a very ugly performance. I think West Ham really deserved 3 or 2 points. Sorry, or 1, because you cannot get 2 in a football match. But they deserved the point. They had, you know, they were very good. They were pressing in the second half. Everything, they did it perfectly, apart from, you know, defending that Eddie Nketiah goal. And I'm going to give Arsenal credit for this, you know, for this one. You get a chance, you know, you are playing ugly, you get a chance, use it. We used it. Eddie Nketiah on the call. Danny Ceballos, magnificent partnership between Eddie Nketiah and the man himself, Danny Ceballos. And my prediction came true. I said it's gonna be a 2-1. I said Lacazette and Aubameyang. I didn't think Eddie Nketiah would come from the bench and score. So my prediction came true. It was a 2-1. It was never going to be the easiest of games. But guys, we lack creativity. We lack midfielders. That's the truth. I want to be honest. You know, we have won. I don't know whether we are back on top of the table, but I don't think we are back. Still, we lack a lot of creativity. Now, guys, just look at, you know, in the first half, we were not that bad. We created a couple of, you know, a few chances in the first half, and put away one. You know, Lacazette scoring that only goal we had in the halftime. Mikel Antonio, of course, you know, equalized for West Ham just at you know, at the break of halftime, and I'm gonna blame that goal for Kolasinac. Now, the worst performer in this game has been Sead Kolasinac. What an ugly performance is, you know, Sead Kolasinac. What an ugly performance. Kian Tierney got off the pitch as we were coming in. I think he got an injury, but what an ugly performance, Sead Kolasinac. The worst performance I've ever seen in the past 6 months, ever since Mikel Arteta joined Arsenal, has been this, you know, Sead Kolasinac performance. Lose the ball. He was very weak. You know, there is that ball that Mikel Antonio actually headed, and you know, it hit a crossbar, and that's like, are you normal, man? Are you normal? You know, you can't even jump. You know, he was just looking at it, and Jesus. The worst performance from Sead Kolasinac, the worst player on the pitch today, has been Sead Kolasinac. And wait for me in the player ratings, man. I'm gonna give you a 0 out of 10. I swear, 0 out of 10, Sead Kolasinac. Just wait for the player ratings. But still, guys, if I look at where we need to improve, I think the creativity, we lacked a lot of creativity. You know, we never created decent chances, especially when it comes to the second half, even in the first half. Even in the first half. Yes, I know Mikel Arteta doesn't need the number 10. You know, he doesn't play with the number 10. But we lack a lot of creativity. We lack that person who can make the chances happen. Aubameyang today literally got no chance in the game. If you guys have, you know, have seen, I think, okay, that, you know, 1 decent chance, and then Aubameyang is a person who has to get 3 decent chances. Lacazette, absolute crap in the second half, but I won't blame him so much because, you know, no one is there to create for him the chances. Really, you know, the creativity, 0% today. 0%. We won by luck, and you guys know that. I want to thank Ban Leno. I think he did a very good job, especially, you know, he pulled off 2 great saves. 2 great saves. You know, one, I don't know how Mikel Antonio missed that, you know, goal so close. He was very close to Ban Leno, and he pulled off a very supersonic save. And I said one of the players we have to watch in this game was Ban Leno. He did it, man. He did it. I think he was decent. A decent performance. He kept us into the game 1-1 until we could actually find a second goal. That is what it takes to have a very good goalkeeper in goal. And that's why we signed a player like, you know, Ban Leno. So I think I'm gonna give him all the credit in goal today. You are good, man. You are good. I don't blame him for the goal. I don't blame him for the goal because, you know, it was a cross. He marked very well his, his post, and, Sid Kolasinac never had his man. How do you allow such a lousy cross and, lousily into the box as a goal? I think my best player in the game has been Gabriel Magalhaes. That's the truth. Gabriel Magalhaes, look at how many shots he blocked. Just the shots he blocked, in the game. Really superb. Really, really superb. I loved his performance. Gabriel Magalhaes, love you so much, and I'm gonna give him a 9 out of 10 in the player ratings. 9 out of 10 in the player ratings. I'm coming with them. So I think really Gabriel Magalhaes is another world-class centre-back. World-class centre-back. Today he played with two men that were real rubbish, crap, nonsense. Call them anything you want, they were bad. Hexy Bellerin was, had the worst day. Rob Holding, I don't know what Rob Holding came to do on the pitch today. He was he was really crap. You have Sid Kolasinac, who was the worst performer, and he had only one person in that, in that defense. It was Gabriel Magalhaes. Xhaka did well, in falling back, as well as Bukayo Saka, and I think it was a very good strategy to bring him onto the pitch. Finally, he created two. He was part of the 2 goals we scored because he was part of that Aubameyang goal. I loved his run, and of course he was part of this Dani Ceballos goal. So I think he has been good. He has been good. I'll give him a decent figure in the player rating. So guys, we need creativity, we need Partey, we need Aouar. These players, we need them as soon as possible. That's the truth. Creativity was zero. The rest of the things were balanced. Apart from, over possessing the ball, and then you don't do anything, with it, you lose the ball and you don't know how to gain it back. I think that's, why we need Partey. When we lost the ball, we looked like, ducks in the forest. You need that person who's going to guide you in, recovering the ball, and that's, that is Thomas Partey. And when we get it, what are you gonna use it for? What do we use it for? Dani Ceballos has been passing all over. You don't need to pass all night. You need to pass with, creating the chances. And I think that's why Mikel Arteta is really insisting on getting Houssem Aouar. A very ugly performance today. Very ugly performance. But I have my 5 best players, and I'll be mentioning them in the game. I have my player ratings. They're coming up. Thank you so much for tuning on the Arsenal podcast. I want to see where we are on the table right now. I want to see where we are on the table, because when we came in this game, we were in top 4. Yeah, we were in top 4, man. And I want to see where we are. We're in second, right? Yeah, we're in second, 6 points. 6 points gained out of, possible 6. That is good. We never needed to lose this game because we have very hard games coming up. You have Liverpool, you have Manchester City, you have you have Manchester United. Of course, they were crap, guys. They were crap. Goal difference 4. Everton are leading the table. They have a goal difference of 4 as well. 6 points. Crystal Palace have 6 points. And Manchester United, where are they? Where's Manchester United? In possession 16. They have a negative 2. That's not bad. That's not bad. They have a really rough start. So guys, 2-1 in favor of Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium. A very bad performance. We need to tighten up in the transfer window. We need to tighten up in the transfer window. That performance was ugly. That was one of the ugliest performances I've ever seen, blood. Very ugly. Very ugly. You lose the ball, you can't get you can't get it back. When you get it back, you can't use it. So many free balls given away, lousy holding. But did Bellerin play? At least for Sid Kolasinac, I could see him, making his lousy mistakes. But Bellerin did even play. Rob Holding, where were you, man? I think we were really affected by Kian Tierney. We are really affected by Kian Tierney. Anyway, a win is a win. A win is a win. Big up, guys. Big up, Gunners. 2-1. It was my prediction, but I never expected us to play as ugly as that. I'm coming with the player ratings, so make sure you are tuned in and give me your player of the match. I'm out.